loved your son. If you could forgive me, I'd kill myself and end in peace. Do you forgive?
Get off the floor. Get off the floor! Yes, she forgives you, look!
Come first, Therese. I want this over.
I beg for my mother-in-law's forgiveness, for I have deeply hurt her child. Just a few days ago, Laurent and I plotted to harm my husband so that we could be together legitimately. Yet when the plan was carried out, I felt no joy at all. Watching my mother-in-law live in grief day after day, my guilt grew heavier with each passing day. I had lost my husband, and my mother-in-law could not bear to see me widowed so young, so she arranged for me to marry Laurent.
Marriage? Mother? To whom?
That was exactly the outcome we had originally wanted. Laurent and I were married under everyone's gaze, but even with Laurent by my side, I could feel no happiness. The image of my husband's death kept replaying in my mind. Fortunately, Laurent often comforted me, which made me feel slightly better. That day, as we were going out, my mother-in-law, overwhelmed by longing for her son, suddenly convulsed and collapsed. The doctor told us she would never be able to care for herself again for the rest of her life. The responsibility of looking after her naturally fell upon us, but Laurent always wanted to end her life early to claim the inheritance, and I could not bear to lose anyone else. So I fought desperately to stop him.
You need both of our signatures to get the money.
Every single time. The next day, while bathing my mother-in-law and seeing how fragile she had become, my emotional defenses completely shattered. I blurted out the truth about her son's death. Laurent suddenly flew into a rage, harshly warning me to shut up. But my mother-in-law had heard everything. Thankfully, she could no longer speak. There was no need to worry about her telling anyone, yet the guilt in my heart did not lessen at all. I began going out every day to associate with those people. Only then could I briefly forget everything. But I failed to notice that Laurent had been watching it all. That day, as I left the house, I completely missed the fact that she had knocked over the ink. The moment I stepped out, I met her vicious glare. I could no longer endure it.
I bore a hole right through me. Right here. Who sold me into marriage? You.
I turned and left home without looking back. When I returned, I noticed nothing unusual. I carried her upstairs without a second thought. Just as I turned to leave, a friend came knocking at the door. She immediately noticed the writing on the floor, then turned and rushed out. When I went downstairs, I understood at once. Our secret could no longer stay hidden. I knelt before my mother-in-law, tears streaming down my face as I confessed, begging for her forgiveness. Just then, the knocking sounded again. Laurent hurriedly asked me to go downstairs. I forced myself to stay calm and dismissed the visitor with a few words. Afterward, we went to the river together. Laurent and I each took out what we had prepared. Knowing there was no way out, we both intended to end the other's life.
Do it.
You.
After one last deep look at each other, we drank the lethal brew. In our final moments, we held each other tight, feeling life slowly slip away.